Good morning, my quilting friends. It's Rosie the Quilter, and I am doing another demo. This time I'm showing how I mark my large log cabin cross quilt for the quilting that I'm going to be doing. In this case, I am marking it for a large heirloom feather pattern that I'm going to be doing. And while that is going to be a free form quilting, I do need to have a stem drawn to use as a guide. Now, to do that, I use a flexible ruler. And here you see this. Now, the nice thing about a flexible ruler is that you really can bend it to whatever shape that you want. This one happens to be 20 inches. I think that's the longest you can get in a store like Joann or Michael's or Hobby Lobby. You might be able to find flexible rulers in their quilting section. Now, I'm going to be using my uh, water soluble um, pen, and that just means that after I mark it and use it, a few squigs of water and the markings will go away. And those are not the kind of markings that will come back. So I like to use that when I do this one. So I'm just going to go ahead, and as you can see, it doesn't quite go to the corners. So I'm just going to do that. A thing I like about these flexible rulers is that, as you see here, it is I can just put my finger down on the top of it to keep it nice and taut, and just kind of fill in where it seems like it's a little fade, but I don't want it too uh, dark. It's not really necessary since this is only a guide. Now, for the rest of the cross, I want to do a. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do a feather. And for this one, I'm going to use my little heart template. And this is the space is 9 inches square, and the heart template is 8 inches. So the reason why you want to go that much smaller is so that you make sure that you have a nice space. You don't want to be uh, uh, up against your borders here. You want to have it in a nice little space in there. And you just start marking it. Now that's after I've made sure I am right in the guidelines here. And this has a double line. That's a nice little touch there. You can get these feathered hearts stencils or templates. I got mine at a store called Full Line Stencil. They literally have thousands of templates like these in all kinds for special occasions or holidays or just like this. I must have about 6 different heart sizes. I even have a heart that is meant to go in a square, but that one is too big for this space. That would fit a 12-inch block very well, but this one's 9, so I'm going to give it a real heart. And I'm just about done here. And then I'll show you what it looks like when you're all done. And there you go. Now You might be only able to see faint hints, but that's the point. You don't really want this to be so dark that it's you're going to take maybe a couple of squigs of water. Remember, these are only guidelines that you're going to be getting rid of when you stitch according to the guideline. Now, in these other outer border, that's where I'm going to be doing a full, I'm not sure, maybe one of the designs I showed in one of my earlier videos, the curly cues. You could find that video, that demonstration on my YouTube channel. I'll have a link for it with this posting. And I encourage you all to just give it a try. Free motion quilting is way so fun. And the only thing that you have to fear is the fact that you haven't done it before. So start with something small. Take a look at my earlier video on the demo for the smaller cross, and maybe use that as a guideline, and work with that and find something that you are comfortable with doing. That's how I did it. I just started doing it and until I found something I was comfortable with. So, oh, in case you're wondering, this is spray basted. That's why you don't see any pins. I like to use 505 spray. Here we go. I like to use the 505 spray. It's great. Doesn't have a smell. I am very, very, sensitive to smells. So 505 is the only one that does not have a smell. It's easy to reposition and then put back down. And I find that's great. So my fellow quilters and quilter wannabes, you go ahead. I wish you all the best. Have a great day of sewing today. And you know what? Post your work. I invite you to post your work. You can post it in Prayer Quilts. That's my Facebook group. Or, request to post it on my page. But I invite you to keep on working at it. This is great stuff. And I know that you are capable of doing beautiful work. Take care, be blessed, and be well.